Hello. Hello. It's working. Oh boy. Okay. Oh man. Put on my glasses. Go make a coffee. Boy, shit's in it. Okay. All right. Hopefully my voice is coming good. Hey, welcome everyone. Oh no, full quality. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I was seeing short quality and I was thinking nice, cool. But it's full quality. I don't like the full quality on a full race. Because it's all in one time, right? It's not like they do it in real life, you know, where quality was yesterday and today is a race. Ah, fuck. So that's a good 2 hours. Fuck me. Alright, well, welcome everyone to A1881. I'm your host, The Ghost. And we're racing in Great Britain with the new 50/50 button pressing energy saving cars. So, yeah. I do believe, where is he? I don't see him here yet. Oh, there he is, rank it up. I imagine rank it up's gonna probably be the faster guy here. Oh, Justin's here to give it another crack. Yeah. So what we got? We got Rolly, Birds, Box Runners, Lucas, Ebo, Bobo, Yesher Run, Sun, Ross, Energetic, Scarpo, or Scaparo. Yeah, I remember you wrote me a message. I just call him Scarpo. But I guess he doesn't like it, or else he wouldn't be messaging me. Scaparo. We got Mr. Ass Throttle. Haggis. Country Pancake. Rank it up. Mr. B. Hench. 69. Okay, we'll just call you Mr. B. So, what do we got? How many guys we got? We got 17. Is it 17 including me, or 17 without me? Fuck. So full quality. Oh boy. Hey, well, it looks like they're gonna get it done, but since they're having full quality, I'm probably gonna go run off and go do something for a bit. Maybe roll a joint or something. That's a long session. Oh yeah. So anyways, realistic performance in this league, fast guys. Well, I wouldn't say that really right now at this point, because there's some of the faster guys are actually in faster cars that shouldn't probably be, but I think it's due to the game being changing the running order of people. So there are some people now that are in cars that are too fast for them. And some people that are probably in cars that are too slow for them because the way the game has changed how people drive, right? You're really not racing, you're more conserving, and it's all about when you're pressing buttons and using boost and stuff like that. It's an odd way of racing. If you've watched it on TV, I imagine it's pretty much the same thing, right? You can get a pass done, but then right after you can get right past back because you ran out of energy, and then, you know. But yeah, I'm sure everybody likes the new game. From what I can tell, there's a lot of people that, a lot of the guys that used to be fast don't really like this game. I don't like it, honestly. Like nothing wrong with the physics of it all. Like the force feedback, all that stuff still kind of seems normal. But F1's never really been a really great game for FFB force feedback, like, sim type feedback. I don't think it's ever been really that great. Like when it comes to sim type for direct drive wheels, it's just, But yeah, I have no idea what the quality times will be in England. I didn't bother to race to a practice session with these guys. I didn't have a setup, and all the setups I get just seem crazy. I'm not sure that they're proper setups yet, because some setups I just simply lift off the gas and my car goes fishtails into the into the corners. But yeah, if you like pressing buttons, this is the game for you. That's for sure, because you're gonna press a lot. If you like managing your energy, then yeah, this would be the game for you. But if you just want to go out and give it your all every single lap, this is definitely not the game for you, because you can't. You just can't give it your all. You lose power halfway down the straights and stuff like that. So it's just not really, it's not a game that you can go out and run full out every single lap. It's more try to find the best places to use your boost, right? Because it's the only way to. Yeah, I think England is going to be. Whoa! I don't know who that was. That was somebody, I think, a box runner maybe. In the Cadillac. What's going on? Anyways, it looks like one more guy joined. So as far as I know, it's 16 make it, so yeah, 16 people make it, so this first session is kind of pointless almost. Only 2 guys are going to get knocked out on this one, I think. Oh yeah, that's what I got to do. I'm just sitting here watching. Okay, well that's not right, is it? I should be seeing something there, shouldn't I? Yeah, look. That's weird. You seeing the spectator? It's not showing me, yeah, it's not showing me, so nothing's been fixed that way. Yeah, I can't see the DRS being. I can't see the different modes. Sir Ivo has no energy. Yeah, so it doesn't look like I'm getting really accurate yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting any sort of an accurate type of thing here. So it looks like Haggis is doing pretty good. Like I said, I don't know what the quality times are. I think it used to be like 25s and 26s for this, right? You gotta keep in mind it is a realistic performance, so most of the time the fast guys are in the slower cars, which is generally pretty much the way it is. There is a few guys, though, I think, that are in faster cars than what they should be in. I think Yesher Run is one of those guys. He got really lucky, I think. I think maybe if it was last year's game, 25, Yesher Run probably in the right car, but because it's so drastic on what they did with this game, now Yesher Run, I think he's, I don't know, maybe a top 5, maybe now, or close to a top 5 driver. So he's in he's in a good car, but I imagine next season that'll probably change. Because, it might be also reason why he's up near the front now, because he's in a faster car, but yeah, so, it's a new game, new physics, new style of driving, so it might have messed up who's in what car. You know what I mean? Like Bobo would probably actually, because if we're talking last year's game, he's probably the fastest, but in this year's game, he's not. So he's probably more, a little bit higher car than a Haas, probably. But it's hard to say because now you got the Cadillacs and I guess it's Audi, right? Which is basically, Audi is basically the old team. I don't know, does Audi use the Ferrari engine or do they have their own engine? I don't even know in real life who uses what. I would think Audi would use their own engine, but then again, I would think Aston Martin would use their own engine too, but they don't. Right? Same with McLaren. McLaren doesn't use their own engine. But I don't think in real life, McLaren actually makes engines for their cars. I think their cars always use somebody else's engines, like somebody builds their engines for them. I think in real life, for McLaren. I think McLaren is known for their suspension systems. But I think in real life, like if you buy a factory F1, like a factory car from McLaren, it's actually somebody else's engine that's in the under the hood. It's not an actual McLaren engine made by McLaren. It's been made by someone else for McLaren. Right? Oh, sorry, got lost there. So that's Son. I think he might be filling in for somebody. I think Mr. B is also a reserve, I think. We're gonna get up and go roll a joint here. Like I said, there's only gonna be 2 cars that get knocked out of this, so it's not really that exciting here. This is more like practice session for most. Good luck, have a good screen, Ghost. I missed that. That was Mamu. Mamu! Thanks, Mamu. Sorry, I had my mic sitting down. I'm just rolling the joint here. I'm not a fan of these full quality sessions. It's too bad you guys can't do your qualifying one day and then the next day do your race like they do in real F1. Makes for a really long broadcast. Hey, you're gonna set the mic down there, but I seen my message, so I know I'm not flipping around on the guys here, but I'm got my hands busy blowing a joint. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Don't. I'm just pressing shit. Hey, see that? Doesn't show me. There it just shows me X. Oh, at least some. Yeah, weird. I don't get a lot of information on this game, so it's hard to tell you what guys are doing and stuff. Because, as you can tell, the HUD isn't really that accurate. It doesn't tell you modes or anything like that. I think for generally they run medium and maybe none going into the corners. But, I can't see how people are doing it. Because the game doesn't seem to have it. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we got Power Tagus, Yes to Run. Rack It Up, Energetic Pobo, Justin, Son, Scarpo, Roth, Box Ranners, Rolly, Duca, Mr. B, Mr. Bean, I'll call him Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, Ass Throttle, Crunchy Pancake. Little Crunchy Pancake made it through, I think. Did Justin get out and do a quality lap? I know he wasn't going out there earlier. And okay, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Oh, there we go. Now you can see. Now it's coming up for this session. So obviously some little quirks. So yeah, Justin did make it through. I noticed he wasn't going out so early. So I'm not sure who didn't make it through then. Sir Ivo and one other guy. Yeah, but it looks like you might get into the 127s. I don't know what they were doing in real life there. I don't honestly, I don't even bother watching Formula One anymore. I heard that Kimi probably would have won the race today, but he had car trouble again. Or something. Leclerc won the race or something. So it looks like Ferrari and Mercedes basically pretty equal in cars, from what I can tell. I think the Ferraris have better starts, though. It looks like Antonelli has a lot of trouble starting a lot of times. I think he lost 2 spots or something on the start of today's race. But I think he was going to win or something. He was like within 2 seconds gaining like a second a lap or more on Leclerc, and then something went wrong with his car and he had to pit a bunch of times, and then he took a 5-second penalty or something. Put him even farther back. Then I heard Hamilton was speeding under yellow, but they never give him penalties, so I knew they wouldn't, because that would have dropped him way back in the running. He did that. He sped under caution too, and they didn't give him a penalty in Spain, the one he won. He gained like 6 seconds under virtual safety car, I forget what it was, but I remember looking at the thing, and I remember going under investigation, but they didn't do anything about it. I find they don't give him penalties all that much if they can avoid it. You're probably worried about the fan backlash from it. Yeah. So yeah. So it looks like, and then I guess they didn't restart on the safety car, so I think Russell decided not to pit, and he picked up an extra spot. So, and then Max, I guess, wiped out too. Wait, where's here? Sorry, guys. It's Luca. He's on an out lap. Bobo's on a hot lap, I think, here. I'm not sure Bobo is, I think he's trying to like the game, but I think he's, not 100% behind the game. It's not like he's, saying, wow, what a great game, I'm having so much fun type thing. I think he's, having to play around and try to like it. That's what I found myself doing when I first did a couple of things. I just had to try to, but for me it just was ridiculous. And Bobo goes 129.1, which would be slow for Bobo in yeah, so in 25 it was just under 20% battery. 83% they say was the combustion engine, and then the other between 80 and 83%, and then the rest was combustion engine. But now it's 50-50, right? So yeah, the top 10 make it through. Scapero, Ross, Luca, Astrodal, Crunchy Pancake, Mr. Bean. All at risk right now, but we'll have to see what goes on. Oh, Justin's up there. He did a pretty good run. I'm not sure he's on a... No, he's not on a hot lap. Yeah, I don't wake up any all excited to go drive F1 anymore. I actually took my rig, my sim rig, and took it out of the F1 position because I hardly ever play F1. Hardly ever, basically. Odd practice here and there, but I'm pretty much given up on that now too. So I set my rig up, got it into a nice GT type position. Because I'm just not into this pressing buttons and saving thing. I want to drive. I just want to drive hard every lap, and you just can't do it in this game. This game is like all about knowing when to hit it, how to hit it, stuff like that. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if people are braking while leaving their throttle down a little bit too. That probably helps them gain some energy. There's probably a bunch of techniques you can do. But yeah, it's just, like I said, I think you hit your buttons almost as much as you hit your gear shifter in this one now. You can see Boxer Enter, he's out of energy now. He's done. Oh, he got a little bit back there. But he was out of energy going down the long straight, and I would imagine you would want some energy for that long straight. If I'm in the top 5, I wouldn't even bother going out another time. Unless I'm going to use like a used set of tires, maybe. Because I don't think... I don't think it would be really that important going by the what I'm seeing in the thing. I think if you're in the top 5, you wouldn't need to go out and do another run. Save your tires for the final run, right? Bobo's not sure if Bobo's gonna go out, but he'd be a guy that might Energetic's going out. I don't think Energetic really needed to go out, but I think he was pretty safe. Oh, there you go. Bobo's going out. Yeah, I think 27th might be possible, right? It's realistic performance. So, I think if you put a fast guy into one of the faster cars, then you're probably going to get into the 127s pretty easily. But, yeah. Yeah, I think Bobo kind of needed to go out because he's kind of close to that cutoff line there. I think if you're in the 28s, you can probably not bother to go out again. But for the guys there in the 29s, like Scaparo and Bobo and on down, all kind of need to go out for that final run. It's not showing me the mode, so I can't really see if he's running medium mode. Which I think what most people would be doing is running medium. Maybe going into off, going into the corners. And then back into medium and boost. Alright. Oh, Bobo YT. That must be YouTube. Bobo must have a YouTube channel. That's what I like about thing. In Gran Turismo, you can do a nickname, right? So my nickname, I do YTI Ghost. So what did he, so Bobo only improves by like 3/10. Not quite up into the, top 5 guys, so. Justin doing not too bad, though. He got up into the, close to, the top guys there. Haggis looking pretty good. Yeah. Haggis, he's got to be a Scotsman. Actually, yeah, he was. I saw his flag there. So, yeah, he is a Scotsman. He's wearing his kilt and driving. But yeah, it looks like, doesn't look like Rolly's gonna get through. Yeah, it looks like Rolly's gonna be knocked out. Looks like it's gonna be Rolly, Luca, Son, Astrodl, Mr. Bean, Crunchy Pancake. They're all gonna be knocked out. So it's gonna be Parge, Justin, Haggis, Rank It Up, Energetic, Yesher Run, Bobo, and Scarpo, and Roth in the final qualifying. But Bobo not looking that great. He needs to find a. You know, it's probably around 6/10, 6 or 7/10 if he's going to get a pole, I think. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out well for him. I know Rank It Up and them guys, they practice a lot, so they probably get used to where to hit the boost and where not to hit the boost, when to hit it, right? I think boost would probably be more effective when you, just as you're getting the wheels straight. I think boost would probably be not that good of an idea in 7th or 8th gear. You probably don't want to be using it in those gears. I think 8th gear is kind of dead anyways. Hey, here we go. Final quality, finally. Fuck, I hate hate these long quality sessions. It's just they're like, 45, 50 minutes long. So it's like, it's basically a race, a full race almost. Or a 50% race, basically. I imagine the race is going to be about an hour and a half, if not longer. I think. How many laps is 62? 60 something, or is it 50 something? I think it might be 50 something. It's still, it's still probably about an hour and a half race, I think. That gives you a minute 30 lap times, probably, you're going to see for lap times in the race, at least. Take a sip of coffee here. Ugh. I'm just laying in bed, so. Oh, dear. Oh, shit. I guess it's in quick here. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. Sorry. I just moving around here. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, what do we got here? Oh man, looks like he's on a quali lap. He's on a hot lap here. I don't know how much time is left, because he's got a caution in sector 3. Okay, it's gone. Oh, there's still lots of time left. Yeah, there's still lots of time. Pobo's probably just trying to go out and get as many laps as he possibly can and try to figure out this game. But you can see he's already out of energy, like, you know, only 320 kilometers he's reaching. And 129.2, yeah, he's obviously having a hard time figuring this out. Oh, actually, yeah, it's a little bit slower than his last time. So, I'm not sure that he's got time to, if he's got enough fuel to, do another hot lap, but I doubt it, because his fuel is red. I don't know if he can go back in and get out in time to get another lap in. Bards, Justin's still in the garage. He's probably waiting till the last minute. Same with Bards. They're probably going to wait till the last minute. I just think I seen them going. There goes Justin. He's going out there. There's Haggis. Oh, Haggis is on a hot lap here. And he was up on his old time, but his old time wasn't as great. I think Haggis can get, probably might be one of the guys competing for pole. It'll look like that way anyways. He's not giving any energy there, so I'm wondering if he's actually, well, he's giving some there, but maybe he's conserving it. Saving it for like the straights, those longer straights maybe. He's at 100%. He's not giving anything. Yeah, I think he's abandoned his lap. I think he might be going. Let's see, Bobo. Is Bobo coming back out? No, Bobo retired. He's probably, he's probably, fuck. Stupid game. There's rank it up. He practices a lot on this game, so he's one of the guys that's probably gonna come away with the championship this year, I think. because the this game suits him, his style of driving, I guess, or he's got it figured out where to hit your boost and where not to hit your boost type thing. And 28-1, okay, so he goes into but it's weird, right? Because you can be up one sector and then be down the next sector, right? Because you use too much energy going into the one sector here, right? You got your run. Yes, he likes that McLaren. Nice. And he's coming into the last. Oh, Barge gets up there. Haggis up into third with a 128.0. What else we got? I don't know. Rank it up. How many? No, I don't think he has time. He can't go around again. Anybody else out there? Boxer energetic. Where's energetic gonna end up? 26, 27, 28.1. So that's pretty good for energetic. He'll be happy with that, I think. Rank it up back in fifth. So he's gonna have a bit of work ahead of him. Could be a lot of button pressing. 100% race, so definitely gonna be a lot of button pressing. What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Haggis is pretty decent on this 26 game. I think Haggis. I think I know Haggis from. I raced with him before in another league, but I think he was fairly quick before too, right? On the 25 game, I think, and 24 and stuff. I think he was a fairly quick driver. There's some drivers that, were quick on the old game, and now on the new game just aren't as quick. They just can't figure it out. But yeah, I think Haggis is pretty quick. But I think he's always been quick, so I think he might be a little quicker now on this game than he was maybe on 25, but yeah. Like I said, this game has changed the pecking order of who's quick and who's not. I found with quite a few guys, a lot of the faster guys are struggling to find out how to drive this game, and I guess some of the guys that used to drive close to what this game likes are now the guys that are running a little quicker. Okay, yeah, so we're getting ready here. Who do you reckon the favorite is? New watcher. Oh, the favorite for this race. Like if it was last year's game, I would go with Bobo. right? But it's this year's game, so Bobo is really struggling to figure out how to use the boost and stuff like that. I think, right? But he's a really quick guy. And Justin, right? Justin would be another guy I would pick if it was last year's game. But Justin was looking pretty good there for a bit. So, that's a tough one. I would go with probably rank it up, right? Yeah, the boost. It's because it's you got to use it like at the right spots too. It's not just like you know what I mean. And you can't use too much in one spot, or you won't have any in this spot. And it's just a lot of. To me, driving now it's too much work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stopped driving the F1 myself and doing more GT because I just like to go full out, right? What do we want? Interval. We want interval position change. No, stops tire. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I would. Who would I go? Because Justin and Ding, like normally Justin and Bobo would be the guys to go with, okay? But I would go with probably. I was gonna take a chance, right? But Barnes is probably a good guy to go with for winning it. But rank it up. It wouldn't surprise me if rank it up gets up there. Right. So it looks like we got some guys that might be going with like a red-yellow strategy. I think it would be a one-stop strategy in the race, but we'll see what happens. Doesn't look like the tire wear, going by what I've seen today in the race or heard in the race. It looked like everybody was doing their normal one-stop strategy, but yellow whites. But I do remember on this game that a red-yellow is possible because the tire wear is pretty good at England. But yeah, my money it would be probably I would go with Bars or rank it up. It wouldn't surprise me if rank it up gets up there. He practices a lot on this game, so yeah. So anyways, on the front row we got Bars, Yesher, Run. On the second row we got Haggis, Energetic. Third row we got Rank It Up and Scaparo. And then on the fourth row we got Justin, Bobo, teammates. Fifth row Ross and Box Renners, Rolly and Luca. On the sixth row San and Asthrottle. On the seventh. Eighth row, Mr. B and Crunchy Pancake. And the Sir Ibbo and PS Keon on the ninth row. And Fragile Tunnel on the ninth. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing. I was wondering if I should go with Let's Go Energy Saving. That's what I've been doing on the new game. Because, yeah, it's just a different style of racing. I almost don't want to call it racing because it's so hard. And Haggis already on the outside of Yesher. Yesher wasn't leaving a lot of room, but I think he left enough. Whoa! And Haggis really drove it in there. I think he might have drove it in there too much, and now he's got Rank It Up in there. But you can see Justin is already up into, sorry. He's going up and down. I'm trying to see. Yeah, so Haggis. Looks like Haggis has, he's going to have to be careful there. It looks like he might have get some corner cuts. I think once this first lap gets people will start saying, yes, you run. Looks like he's going for it at the thing. I think that's, yes, you runs in a fast car, so that might be helping him out. I don't think he'll be getting that car next year. I think he got lucky. Oh, Mr. Bean ended the pit. Something happened to him. Rank it up into third. So you got the two Williams boys. How often is this league racing? Well, you could join. I don't know if you're on this is all PSN, okay? So you have to be PSN to race this league, I do believe, but it's equal performance, and it's every Sunday. So once a week. And, you know, you can always fill in as a reserve. As you can see, there's only 19 guys, so you could have raced today if you like to. But, yeah, it's every Sunday at well, my time it's 3, but I think for you it's probably around 8 or 9 if you're in Europe. Right around 8 or 9. I think it is 8, I think. I think there's about a 5-hour time difference, I think. But yeah, it's every Sunday, right? I'm Canadian. I'm not American. Yeah, I'm not an American, no. Oh, you're on Xbox? Oh, boy. Yeah, I do believe it's non-crossplay, so even if you're on a console, you have to be PSN. Yeah, that's too bad. But there's lots of other leagues out there if you want to get into leagues, right? I know of many of leagues. There's even a league finder on Discord. If you go onto Discord, right, and if you need help finding a league, right, you can always get a hold of me. I think my name's exactly the same as it is here. iGhost37 on Discord, and then I'll hook you up with a league, right? But there's a league finder too, that so you can pick the exact day that suits you, and right? But they generally, yeah, you might have. But yeah, this is, I think it's only a PSN. It's not a crossplay league, but there's lots of crossplays, right? This is one of the only, it's like you don't see many non-crossplay leagues, right? But this is one of those leagues that doesn't do crossplay. Rank it up now into second place, so it does look like he's finding his pace. Yeah. But yeah, if you're looking for a league, you can always send me a request, and yeah, you know, in some aspects, because I do believe if you're on a computer, you definitely have an advantage over anybody who's on a console. But there are some guys that are so quick that it doesn't matter what they're on. They're still gonna thing. But yeah, this game has really changed though, like who's quick and who's not, right? Like, I think Yesheron used to be like a top 10 kind of guy. And now he's running up front. right? But like I said, this is realistic performance. And I think his car, by the game, is rated like number 2 or something, I still think. Right? I don't think they quite got their running order quite right yet. Because I think it should be, Merc, Ferrari, and then thing. But I'm not sure that the game's updated their performance thing. But yeah, this is realistic performance, so. But up into the top 6 are still all in the in that well, it's not DRS anymore now, is it? It's ERS train, right? Because now you open your wing every single straightaway, pretty much. I think the rule is any straightaway longer than 3 seconds, right? And I think you got 5 zones here now, so you're gonna. Yeah, a lot of body pressing, man. Like, it's like, you know, you got that DRS now that you're pressing every single lap now, not just when you're close to somebody. And same with the boost, because the boost, it's either you got yellow boost or blue boost, right? Blue boost being the boost when you're within a second. And you get it for the whole lap, right? You just got to make sure at the end of the lap that you get it. But yeah, like I said, if you just send me a request on Discord or whatever, and I'll get you into a league, because there's lots of crossplay leagues. They're all crossplay pretty much. So there's lots of leagues I can get you into, depending what day you want to race, what's best for you, right? Most of the leagues I do know are all mostly European, right? I prefer most of the European lobbies too when it comes to racing. I just find the quality of the driver, you know, the etiquette is a little better in the European lobbies than you would get in the American type lobbies. I think they still think F1 is like NASCAR. They need the bump draft. I don't know, but yeah, there is a couple of North American leagues I know. So yeah, it looks like Rank It Up got up there. So it looks like I know Bards and Rank It Up are always strong. But like I said, it's a long race, right? So I think once you get out of that 1 second, then it's harder to gain it back. Looks like Bards is making the move to go to the inside there. And we got the Williams running 1-2, which is pretty close. I think Bards, was it Bards that won the first race, I think, in thing, and then I can't remember who won what and where, right? Whoa! It looks like a Yesher run getting a little leaving the track. Haggis got himself a penalty, so that's not going to be good. But yeah, it's a long race, so see what happens. See how long these but it looks like Yesher is really trying to push, but it looks like these top, what is it, 5 or 6 here are getting pretty feisty. It looks like they're get a little impatient now, and they're wanting to switch their positions there. It looks like that Mercedes energetic. So then, and then he's all the way back down to 6th. I don't know what happened there. Something happened there. We got a caution. Whatever happened there, somebody screwed up. And that helped out rank it up in Yesher Run, because now they got a little bit of a gap. Look at that. He likes making the pass there, eh? I think you got different people deploying at different times. You can see how much more rank it up has, right? I think he's using more ERS, but yeah, something happened there, and that created a huge gap. You can see Justin is in their pits now. Probably replace a wing. I have a feeling. Yeah. So somebody went for a move and had contact, and now he's paying the price. So that's Barge looks like he's gotten back in there, so but yeah, that damage is now taken, I think, taking Justin out of the race now, unless he gets lucky. Maybe he tries to go the distance on these whites, but yeah, he's gonna have a hard time now to get himself back in the race. He might need some safety cars or whatnot. Rolling back in 11th. Not doing as well as Haggis, but Haggis has got a penalty too, right? Let's see. Oh, it's this one. There you go. Yeah, Haggis has got a 3-second penalty, so he's not going to be able to serve that in the pits either. So if a late safety car comes out, like on lap 48 or 47, that's really going to hurt him. Because all the cars will bunch up in that 3 seconds, so they'll drop them back probably about 10 or 12 spots. Depending on who else is going to get a penalty. But yeah, this is that's Rolly, the league owner. Got to give him some airtime or he might fire me. But yeah, I wish the one thing they would do though is change the for the HUD, but I guess because it's on the spectator thing, they don't care about it. But for me, it would be nice, because now I can't really tell what they're doing. I can only see when they're running boost. You know what I mean? But I can't really tell what modes they're in. So I can't really learn much that way, you know. But yeah, it's a different game, that's for sure. Ooh, Sounds with a 10-second pit lane speeding penalty. Big gap opening up between oh, it looks like Bard's got some damage, that's why. Bard's has got some damage. So yeah, something happened up in that front pack, I think there. Somebody Because they looked like they were getting feisty there at that point there. And I think there was a bit of contact, and now you're going to see two cars run away with it, I think. Unless we get a safety car or something. But it doesn't look like Barge is going to have the car to catch back up. Haggis, I think his car looks okay. But I have a feeling Haggis is not doing so good when it comes to race management of the ERS. But we'll see. Maybe see if Haggis can make some ground on the two in front. It's kind of hard to make up ground when you're not in that pack. When you don't get the I guess the power to pass boost. I guess two boosts. I guess the blue boost is just a little more powerful than the yellow boost, because you still get boost, right? You get a more powerful boost, I guess. But it being more powerful also, it goes quicker too, right? So. But if these two start scrapping it out, going side by side in the corners and stuff like that, then maybe Haggis can catch up. Right, Scaparo, he's a little too far back, I think, now. Bobo. I think Bobo's just trying to figure this game out. Looks like a lot of guys are under fueling their cars. I can see the yellow. And again, I think under fueling is probably the way to go on this game because of the way you use the energy and stuff. You don't use as much fuel because you're doing a lot of lifting and coasting and stuff. But you can see how many guys are under-fueled in this one. Yeah, you can see the guys up near most of the guys up near the front. Rank It Up might have under-fueled a little bit, but now he's in that fuel window maybe. It looks like Rank It Up was just sitting behind him. I don't think he's pushing. Maybe he realizes he doesn't want Haggis to catch up, so he's just sitting in behind Yesher here and not bothering to make a pass. Haggis gained a little bit there. But even if Haggis does catch up, he's got that 3-second penalty, and that can't be served in the pits either, so. And then Energetic, he's good 7 seconds back from Haggis, so. Unless there's a safety car that comes out or anything, it looks like I think the race will probably be between Rank It Up, so if Rank It Up wins, at least I got my prediction right. Right? But rank it up, eat practices. Well, I think almost every day I see on Discord, I see a message for practice come up. So it's a pretty safe bet going with him because he practices every track, right? There's Justin. Justin, oh, he's got a penalty too. Back in 12th. And then Bard's, unfortunately, broke his wing there. I think that was with Justin as well. I think they might have been in the same incident, but I know it got a little. They were getting pretty aggressive. The 5 up front there, 5 or 6 guys that were up front there, and they got aggressive, and that's how come all of a sudden we've got a gap now. But it looks like Haggis is because they're not passing each other on the straights, right? So I think Haggis has been able to catch up because they haven't been using letting each other slipstream by each other. They're saving behind each other. That's helped out Haggis, I think, get a little bit closer. But like I said, Haggis is unfortunately with 3-second penalty, so and the pull a gap will probably be pretty hard to do. Sir Ibbo, 3-second penalty. Ooh, fragile tunnel. He came late too, but he DNF'd it. Looks like I had done it on the first lap, but there's been no safety cars so far. Right around lap 20, I would imagine everybody's going to probably be thinking about. Haggis penalty is for track violations. It's a little different than the real Formula 1. I think real Formula 1, it's on the fourth time you get the penalty going over the white line with all 4 tires. All 4 tires have to be over the thing, right? But in the game, it's 3 times they go over and you get the penalty. But it's not 5 seconds, it's only 3 seconds. But with track violation penalties, you can't serve them in the pits. Like if you got a pit lane or a 5-second or a 10-second penalty, you can actually go into the pit and before it does your pit stop, it counts off the time. But with the track violation ones, those ones stay with you the whole race. Right? Yeah, they end up getting deducted off your total race time. So for Haggis, like if for example a safety car comes out of lap 47, it's going to bunch everybody up, and everybody behind them that doesn't have a penalty is going to be ahead of them technically because of the 3-second penalty, right? But yeah, it's in the game. It's three times. He'll get a warning in his cockpit or whatever view he's using. But on his view, he'll get a warning each time. It lets you know. But the 3rd time, you get a penalty, 3 seconds, right? So if he does it another 3 times, he'll be up to 6 seconds. All right. Let's check out everybody's penalties. So Sons, he's up to 13, but you see those 2 10-second, and there you go. Haggis is now into 6 seconds. So he's in really bad shape. All right, even though he's got himself back into the ERS of the boost mode of Yesher Run, he's got 6 seconds of gap to try to make up. And he's going for an early pit stop, so he's going to go for that undercut. Right? I would say he's probably in the window now to be able to do a white tire stint to the end, because England isn't too bad on tires. So he'll probably put on a set of whites and be able to go to the end. But you can see here as he goes into pits, he does the pit stop, but it doesn't count off the time because track violation. But that 10-second penalty of Justin, he'll be able to go into the pit and serve that. But that's probably a pit lane speeding penalty. 10 seconds for that. All right? But he'll be able to go into the pit and have that counted off. So if a safety car comes out, that 10-second will be gone because he'll go into the pits and serve it. Where the track violations you can't serve. You have to wait to the end of the race. And if you have to wait to the end of the race, a late safety car is the worst. Right? But if you don't get the late safety car, then you're probably pretty good. Bard's trying to get back. Bard's probably one of the guys that's... but you can see Bard's is now right with Haggis. Okay? But unfortunately, I don't think Bard's... tires... Maybe Bard's can still keep them tires. You know, I don't know if he can go that long on a set of whites. But what I'm seeing is Barge is right behind Haggis, okay? If he can get himself into that the ERS, he actually might be up there with Rank It Up and Yes Your Run when they go to pit. All right. So Bart, depending on how long those tires are going to last, is in pretty good shape. He might be able to get back in this. But yeah, definitely a safety car would be something that would bunch everybody back up. But everybody looking like they're settling down, right? It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of tight racing going on right now. You know what I mean? Like everybody's pretty spaced out, so chances of a safety car are less now, I would say. So we'll have to see what happens when, you know, because some guys might make some undercuts and that might gain some time, but if you're too far back, like, you know, the undercut's not going to help you out. Right, but we'll have to see where Haggis and Bard's end up coming out. Once Rank It Up goes to pit. It looks like Rank It Up slowly starting to build a gap. Yeah, you can see Yes Your Run's using. Oh yeah, Rank It Up. He's all the way down there too. So you can see how much energy they're using. It's just, yes, I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like I got a NOS button now in F1. Yeah, it looks like Rank It Up now is race pace is starting to open up a gap on but like I said, we'll have to see what happens. This is right around the time where you're going to be seeing guys probably pitting everybody that was on the yellows. All right, I think they're all going to be going to a set of white soon. Between lap 20 and 25. Considering that Yadisher Run just had that, whatever he did. Oh, this might be a safety car here. Maybe here. Sometimes they got yellows. Was that an SC I see in there? Oh, Luca with track limits. It's saying sector 3, so maybe it's still going. This isn't a safety car. But it looks like, yes, you run. Bobo's up into thing, but he's 17 seconds back, so he's one of those guys who's going to need a... But he's got blue. I wonder why he's got blue. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. See, if I was Yesher Run, now that I'm 3 seconds back, I would do the undercut. I would go for my pit stop now, probably. Do an undercut. And that might help him get back into the ERS of Rank It Up, because it looks like Rank It Up's running away with it now that he's pull the gap. It looks like he's starting to slowly open it up a bit. And it's hard to catch up because, like, you want to push hard, but you can't. You still got to run the laps where you're like it's like running quality laps every single time, right? Like, but you can't just push to the limit, right? You got to push a little bit and then let off, gain some power back, push a bit more. Hey, you can't drive hard into the corners. You know, the trail brake is a lot different now in this game. The way you go into the corners, probably braking a little bit earlier. We're probably lifting and then starting to slowly brake in. Not sure. Yeah, it looks like Rank It Up, what he's doing, he's just saving that energy. You can see, yes, your run uses a little bit of boost there, right? And then Rank It Up just kind of, you know, oh, watch yourself. That might have been a warning there. Yeah, it looked like all 4 tires went over. So he might have gotten a warning there. And it looks like Yasher Run has decided to make that pit stop. So it'll be curious to see if Rank It Up follows suit, and he's got to be careful. He cut that a little bit too much. I think he might have been okay. You don't want to take yourself a penalty there. Now we'll see where Haggis comes out compared to Yesher Run. Oh, it looks like, yeah. So you can see this. Bards and Haggis, you can see how much they gained by doing that undercut. Because you can see Yesher Run is 9 seconds behind them. Almost 10. So that undercut, right, let me see, penalty. So, yeah, that undercut has now actually put Haggis ahead. So, if you asking me, if I'm ranking up, I would get into the pits this lap because that looks like the undercut's pretty powerful. So we'll have to see if rank it up decides to go into the pit this time by. I would, right? You might as well. You're at 24. Yeah, he's going in. Don't take that. And it looks like he's extra careful going into that pit. And depending on how bad the tire wear is going to be, but he's going to have to try to reel in Bards and Haggis after this, right? Haggis not so much as Bards because Haggis has got that 6-second penalty, right? But you can see that undercut, but it's whether those tires from Bards are going to last, right? Haggis, I think he'll be okay. Right? I think. I think it's Box for Inner's the only guy who hasn't pitted. And he just pits now, so there you go. But yeah, there you go. So Yesher Run, you can see he gained at least a second, almost a second and a bit there on thing. So Yesher Run's going to want to. So the undercut didn't work. So it's probably a good thing that Rank It Up pitted the next lap. Because if he would have went another lap, I think he would have lost even more time. I wish I could see the tire wear on these guys, right? I would like to see what Bard's tire wear is looking like. You know what I mean? Because even though Bard's had to replace his wing there, I think. Yeah, Birds had to replace his wing. Now, Rank It Up might be able to. It'll be later in the run, I think, before you'll start noticing some bigger numbers coming down. And it also depends what happens with Yesher Run there too. If Yesher Run wants to work, they want to work together and slingshot each other on the straights, right? To but yeah, it's too bad Haggis broke track limit so many times. I'm not sure if he might be able to get one of them taken away. I doubt he'll be able to get both taken away in the reports after the race. But yeah, if not for those time penalties, Haggis would be looking good for a win. Yeah, it's going to be about how this tire degradation goes. How good these whites are. How long they last, right? Because, you know what I mean? If they do last, it's going to make it hard for Rank It Up to catch these guys. Because you can see, since he's come out, he hasn't really been able to, you know, because of the energy, it goes up and down quite a bit, but it's generally staying between 8 and 8.5. You know what I mean? He hasn't been able to make much gaps up. It looks like he's starting to pull a bit of a gap on Yasher, but yeah, it doesn't look like he's making up much ground. These guys aren't fighting each other either, so if I were these guys too, if someone goes to pass, I would just let him pass. And hopefully he tries to pass on the straightaway so that you don't cost yourselves times. Because if you do that, I think it's going to be really hard for Rank It Up to catch these guys. I think Rank It Up is hoping that as the run goes on, his tires, especially on Bards, right? Bards has got quite a few extra laps than everybody else. He's got 6 more than Agus and 13 more than Rank It Up. He made up some ground there, so maybe those tires of these guys are starting to fall off a bit. And now Rank It Up is starting to reel them in a little bit because he's dropped it now. He's finally made some grounds. He's knocked a second off that time. So if that keeps consistent, right, we'll have to see, right? But he's losing a lot there now too. So 7.8. I think he is gaining. He's starting to gain a little bit. And that's smart. I think these guys are smart to do that, to allow each other to pass on the straight. So you don't cost each other time on the corners. And that's going to make it a little bit harder for Rank It Up to catch up. Because anytime you're going side by side into a corner, you're losing time, I think. So if I was these two guys, I would be I wouldn't be blocking or anything on the straight. I'd just allow the guy to go and then drop in behind and then slipstream that guy. But the slipstream, the way it works, right, is at the line, close to the line there's a detection point, and then you get it for the full lap. You know what I mean? So if you're the guy in front, you're not going to get it if you drop in behind the guy, right? You got to wait. You got to drop in behind him for the next lap. You know what I mean? And then you'll get it for the full lap. Energetic with the fastest lap. Looks like he might be getting himself a little bit closer to maybe getting into this. Energetic. He's reeling in Yasher Run as the race is going on here. It looks like Yasher Run's starting to lose a little bit of pace. He's got the car to do it with. Right? And Energetic definitely got the car. I imagine that car's got to be at least 1 or 2 in the game, ranked 1 or 2. I would think. So Energetic got a pretty good draw, I think, with his car. Yeah, it's too bad that Haggis got that penalty, those track limit penalties, because yeah, he's looking like he's pretty competitive. He's actually starting to pull a little bit of a gap, and it's a long race. If he can pull 6 seconds, he might still get the win, right? Let's check out, see how these penalties are going. Oh, he's up to 9 seconds. So he's actually actually back in like 4th. Yeah. Something happened there. Yesher run all of a sudden took a huge chunk of time off. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, it looks like he all of a sudden took a huge chunk off. And it doesn't look like Rank It Up is slow or anything, because he's still slowly taking time off the leaders. I think the fact that Barge is out of that DRS is not going to help out. Not helping that he's out of that ERS. So now I think. But yeah, Haggis, man, he needs 9 seconds. So Haggis is fast, but he's also not exactly. I think that was Crunchy Pancake off the track there. Plus, I think Bard's tires, too, are starting to play in, I think, because he's got 20 laps on them. You know what I mean? So I think his tires are starting to fall off a bit. Right? Because if he's going to do it, he's going to be doing, 40 laps, it looks like. 40 laps on a set of whites. Okay? But I don't know performance-wise how good his car is going to be. Whoa! That, I don't know what that guy was doing, but it was almost going too slow. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, the Aston Martin there, I don't know who that was in the Aston Martin, if that was Mr. B or, yeah, I think that's the only guy in an Aston Martin right now. Yeah, Fred that time was out, so it looks like Luca is out now too. Yeah. I have a feeling that if grounds are going to be he's going to. This is when Rank It Up is probably going to start making up some ground. Because now even Haggis' tires are 15 laps, right? So. I think they needed to pull that strategy because of what happened early in the race to get themselves back in it, and the undercut was pretty powerful, so it worked out for them. But it's whether your tires are going to last. I think it's gotta go do something. Yeah, right. Yeah, we looking. Getting back into my spot here. Well, going by what I'm seeing, it looks like Rank It Up is starting to close the gap on Barge, and Barge is starting to lose a bit on Haggis. But Haggis, because he's got that 9 seconds in penalties, and 17 lap old tires, I'm thinking Rank It Up still looking like the best shot for the winner, I think. Because I think those tires of Barge now, he's probably pushing them as hard as he possibly can. But I think they might be just worn too much for him to fend off Rank It Up over a long run here. Because what do we got? We still got 16 laps or so. 18? No, 16 laps. 16 plus this one left to go. So I'm pretty sure Rank It Up is going to eventually catch Bards. And as long as he's within 9 seconds of Haggis, he won't need to worry about passing Haggis. But I'm thinking that both probably Bards and Haggis probably would both like to see a nice safety car come out. And that would definitely change things. Well, actually, no, Haggis isn't. Haggis wouldn't be hoping for a safety car. Haggis is just praying for a miracle. Because, like I said, he can't serve those that 9 seconds in the pit, so safety car would just destroy him right now. Because all those cars would get bunched up and he'd be way back. What are the penalties looking like right now? Ross also with 9 seconds. Justin with 3. Scarpa with 6. 6 with Crunchy Pancake. Ceribbo and Son with 3. Nope. Bobo would like to see a safety car. That'd be nice for him. But yeah, Haggis with that 9 seconds, that's just brutal. We got a caution here. I mean, you can see Burgess. I think he's doing everything he can, okay? Like, he's holding that 2 seconds with Haggis. I think Barge and Haggis' tires are both fairly equal. You know, Bard's probably a little worse, but I think now you're going to really start seeing Rank It Up reel them in. I think the tires are going to be starting to really fall off on Bards and Haggis. Energetic looks like he's getting ready to make a move. Even though his tires are a little bit older, it looks like Energetic is he doesn't have to worry about anybody behind him too. It looks like the extra run's kind of falling off the pace a bit. Picked it up a bit there, but Energetic seems to be matching them, so yeah, I think Rank It Up's tires are now that much better that they're able to thing, right? That he's able to pick up more time. Yeah, I definitely put my money on Rank It Up to win. I have a feeling there's not going to be a safety car. It doesn't look like Justin had a great race there. It looks like he had even more bad luck. Yeah, I think Barry's messed up a little bit there, and now Rank It Up's getting closer. A little bit more space opened up between Haggis, but like I said, Haggis with that 9 seconds is just he may come across the line at first, but with that 9 seconds, I think he's thing. But I think Rank It Up will end up catching both of them and pass them on track because I think his tires are going to be that much better, especially than Bards. Bards are probably really starting to hurt now. It's good to know you can go that long. I'd like to know how much they are, though, right now at this point. Because he's done a good 40 lap. Good, 30 almost on them. He's still got 3 points. Well, he might be able to pull it off. Bards, you know, Bards might be able to pull it off. He's still making the tires work, right? Like, he doesn't need to worry about the car in front of him either, right? He's just got to worry about the gap to the car behind him, I think. What's that, 2.5? Yeah, I think he's got a big enough gap now that he's gonna at least be, Haggis will at least be, on the podium, I think, now. I think he's got a big enough gap now. But like I said, if there is that late safety car that does come out, then Haggis is screwed. But he has opened up a bit of a gap. Right, but like I said, it's 9 seconds, so, but I think he's still looking good for maybe a third place. With the 9 seconds in penalties will be pretty decent. Right? And with Bards having that broken wing, that'd be a really good finish for him too. To be able to come away with the win. But he's going to really have to try hard, I think, now, especially now. I think now he's really on that point where he's really having to try to push those tires to the limit. Every lap that goes by, I think ranking up is going to get a little closer, right? But he's doing pretty good, like, you know what I mean? Like, you see, he just got up to 3 seconds there, so. There's P.S. Keon. P.S. Keon, he's from America. He's an American driver. Rolling up into 8th. Ross has got a penalty, so I think he'll be up in 7th. Bobo in 6th. I don't think Bobo's enjoying the new game. Right? I think Justin kind of had the flow. I think he just had some bad luck there. Yeah, we got 13 lap difference in tires, right? Just under 10 laps to go. Energetic has taken that spot away. I think he's too far back to catch ranking up, though. But you never know. there's always that possibility for that safety car. And I'll tell you right now, that safety car would hurt an awful lot of people right now. See, I think right now Haggis is fairly close to a podium. Energetic looks like he might be a podium, but he's just on the edge there. Actually, I should probably check the penalties, see if Haggis has gotten himself another one. Nope, he's still at 9, so he's okay. Right? He's not up to 12 yet. But Roth, yeah, so Rolly's definitely in 7th place. Pretty secure about getting 7th, I think. I think Bobo's going to be stuck with 6th. Unless we get a late safety car or something. Energetic starting to open up a gap, I think, now. Yeah, it looks like Yesha Run's really falling off the pace. And Energetic's on fresher tires, too, so... Yeah, he seems to be struggling now. Keep up. Here we go. Uh-oh. I think Barge can feel it now. Now he knows he's still going to I think Rank It Up's going to catch him now. I think he's too close. I think the tires are just on Bard's car are probably just pretty much done. I have no idea, okay, but I have a good feeling that Bard's tires are really, really fried right now. I'm not sure that Rank It Up will catch Haggis, but it won't matter because of the time penalties of Haggis. So I still think Rank It Up is going to end up winning the race, win all the penalties and everything else. I don't think Bars is going to be able to hold them off. Now, I think it's only a matter of time. Yeah, I think Energetic might get into the third podium spot. He's totally left Yesha Run behind. So Yesha Run totally falling off the pace. And he's got a penalty too. So, yeah, it looks like 3 seconds for Yesha Run now too. So, but I think he's okay. He'll hold his spot at 5th, I think. Bobo's a little too far back to... But for now... But you can see... Barge is trying, okay? Because he did pick up the pace because he closed the gap to Haggis a bit. So he is trying. But like I said, I think... he can only push those tires so much. It doesn't look like he gave rank it up too much of a thing. It looked like he kind of gave him the spot. But look at that. Just that little bit of stuff there. I guess maybe they use so much juice because Haggis is now. I think Haggis might be able to hold on and he'll win on track until the penalty goes through, right? But it's going to be rank it up who wins the race here, I think. I'm not sure them tires are good enough that Barge is going to be able to hold off. But I'm just looking at the time here, and Barge is I think, gonna have to worry about Energetic soon. So Energetic might get himself into a second spot. Yeah, he's coming. He looks like he's knocking time. I know the time can go back up. You can see how much it goes back up. So he must have used some energy. And now he's dropping all the way back down. But yeah, rank it up. He Energetic's getting close. Barge is, I think, doing whatever he can to keep up with rank it up, but I think his tires are just a little too much. I don't think rank it up will catch Haggis, but I think he'll still win the race because of the penalties, right? Yeah, I think we're going to have a bit of a race here between Barge and Energetic at the end. I know if I'm Energetic, I can see how close I am, right? So, yeah, you just got to be careful not to push too much and make sure he uses his energy right, I guess. And he might be able to, oh yeah, he closed up huge there. He's almost into that blue now. He is. No, he is. Back out. I don't think he's going to get it. I think by next lap he probably will, though. He's got a little more juice, too. It was looking like. Or did have. But yeah, Barge might lose that third and final podium spot to Energetic here. Oh, what happened to Bobo? I think Bobo retired or something. Yeah, it looks like Bobo retired, so I don't know if he just got fed up. Hey, he was in pretty decent spot. I think he was in 6th there, but yeah, I think he just retired or something. It doesn't say DNF, so I'm thinking he retired because it looks like he went into the pits. And here comes Energetic. Let's look at the penalties here. Yes, your run with 12 seconds, so he's... Oh no, that's sorry. That's that's Ross with 12. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Bobo, but it looks like he just retired the car because I don't see the DNF up beside his name. It looks like Barge is doing whatever he can to hold off Energetic, but Energetic's tires are a little bit better. He's got 8 lap there, so it's not as good as that thing. I don't know about that. Didn't look like Barge wanted to let him in. You know what I mean? But a little bit of contact there. I think that was more Barge turning into turning in on Energetic there, I think. But it doesn't look like anybody got any damage, so I don't think any harm of that. I'm not sure you get a report from that. But if you ask me, that probably was Bards shouldn't have turned in on him like that. I don't think Energetic could have given any more room, right? It's not the greatest spot to me making passes in the what do they call it? The bus stop or whatever they call it. Yeah, now that Barge is out of that thing, he's losing ground. I think his tires are pretty much shot. He's just trying to hang in there. Looks like Haggis is going to cross the line in first, but we'll probably end up in about 4th or 5th, I think. I think in 5th he's going to end up. Or 4th, sorry. And Bards will hang on to a podium and then rank it up and win the race. Oh, he got close there. I don't know what happened, if that was a lap car that held up Haggis there. That's what it almost seems like. But that cost Haggis an awful lot of time, I tell you that. He's not going to be happy about that. But I think Haggis will still hang on to 4th after the time goes through. I don't think Rank It Up's going to be able to catch him. I think he's a little too far back to catch him. But the older tires seem to hold out pretty good. I think Bards went a little too far with 40 laps. Or 41 or whatever it's going to be. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be... Rank It Up is going to get the win here, I think. And then Energetic with that late lunge to get the 2nd place. Here we go. We got Rank It Up in 1st, Energetic in 2nd, Bards in 3rd, and I think Haggis will hold the 4th spot. Long race. Base. There's Bobo. Yeah. Yeah, long race, yeah. A lot of button pressing in that race. You have a good night too, bud. Rolly. Rolly's gonna get 7th spot. Or 6th, I think. Or actually, I don't know. Something happened to Rolly. He's so much farther back now. Yeah, he did get 6th, though. He did get that 6th spot. Ross because of the thing. And then Justin in 8th for now. Oh, yeah, that's it. So PS Keon in 9th. Scarpo in 10th. Butcher enters in 11th. Astrottle in 12th. Son in 13th. Crunchy Pancake 14th. Sir Ibbo 15th. And not sure who the last guy was. So ranking up with the win, and then Energetic with that late lunge to get 2nd place. So great job by him. And then Bards holds on to 3rd place on them heavily worn tires. So good job, guys. So yeah, who was it there? MRB ended up saying then Bobo, who retired. Luca and Pradal Tunner, all DNFs kind of. Okay. So yeah, congrats to Rank It Up, Energetic, and Bards. And Haggis with those penalties killed himself, I think. But he definitely had a shot to win. Alright, guys. I'm the Ghost, and I'm out. Until the next time, congrats to Rank It Up, Energetic, and Bards. Hope you enjoyed the race, enjoy the stream, and yeah, we'll see you next week. Enjoy the stream, guys.